All right, well, here we are. It's 5 p.m. We're going to get a 2.5 hour stream in. It's the evening stream for Monday. What's up, guys? All right, all right. We're going to call it, let's see, Astral Radiance Box Break. And we're going to say pricing up slabbies, slabby patties. And how about free ones? There we go. I like that one. Free ones. All right. So we do have a free one. We have two free ones, actually. Let's see. Hey, what's up, guys? We're live for Monday evening. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. So I went ahead and pinged that properly. There's a lot of steps to setting up the stream, I guess. Hey, that's me. Well, I'm tired for some reason. I'm just tired today. Should have had a caffeine. Should have had an energy drink. You know, I try not to drink those because they're very unhealthy for you. Energy drink sounds amazing right now. You know what it is? I stayed up till almost 4 last night. I was up really late. I forgot about that. And so then I woke up at 8. So I only got 4 hours. That's why I'm sleepy. Oh, okay, it's not complicated. Let's hit reset on the giveaway. So you guys will notice the end of the previous stream was cut short. The app crashed, like full on. It just crashed. And it didn't let me back in. So we were already over 2 hours deep. And I said, and we were out of orders. So I just said, screw it. We'll end there. All right, we're here. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the evening stream. How many of you guys were in that morning stream? Anybody here? Man, I'm looking at this Gold Star Gyarados. It's so crazy looking at it. There's one Gold Star Gyarados for sale for $250,000 and another one for sale for $300,000. And I'm sure neither of these guys actually want to sell. I wonder what it would actually sell for, though, if there was a motivated seller. Here's Pokey Spiffs. Wow, man. It's got 22 watchers. And then here's the $300,000 one. That one's just in the PSA vault. That's probably the one that would sell. Crazy, man. I don't know what to think of that. These are just made up prices. I don't think it's going to find a buyer, but boy, it'd be so wild if it did. All right. We don't know what happens next with the Pokemon hobby, you know? I think the person who wins at the Pokemon hobby will be whoever can hold on to their cards the longest, despite all the temptation. Like when the market looks bad or when it seems like now's a good time to sell, all that kind of stuff. You somehow have to find the ability to just hold and not sell it. All right. That assumes that the market will continuously move upward over time, but I think it probably will. Again, that goes into my theory that we're in a new time period for buying fine stuff, fine art. Millennials, we don't care as much about Mona Lisa. All right, we care about nerd stuff. All right, good. We're logged in. And let's grab this thing. And let's grab the comment section, perhaps. It looks like Tucker Carlson had a debate, sort of, with Mike Huckabee, huh? With America's toxic relationship with Israel. I wonder what that was like. Didn't you guys watch that? I keep getting clips of it on, like, TikTok and stuff. Where's my live stream? There it goes. There it goes. And pause. Good. Now, who's here? Can I check my balance? Papi Churro Manuel Bravo. Feeling lucky today. You're asking how much store credit you have? Is that what you're asking? How much store credit? Let's see. No offense, but the Mona Lisa will always be crazy popular and expensive. No, you're right. I'm just saying, millennials aren't lining up to buy. Yeah, I'm not trying to totally poo-talk the Mona Lisa, but I'm talking about a shift in paradigms where, maybe the boomers were busy buying fine art all day long, but millennials are going to buy nerdy stuff all day long. So there's a paradigm shift. And so the Mona Lisa is always going to be expensive, but it's not going to be where it would be if there was a continuous pump of money going into fine art. That pump of money is going toward collectibles. See what I say? See what I'm saying? So, Team Love Benjamin, I'm so tired right now. Why am I so tired? Did he say Raul Mendoza? Hold on, wait, what did he say? Where is it? Where'd his message go? I saw it like a second ago. Manuel Bravo. Manuel Bravo. Okay, Manuel. Manuel. I'm not seeing one for you, Manuel. Okay, I'm not seeing one. Here's some extremely old ones. Let's see. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. All right. You're not in here. That online art thing didn't last long, did it? You're talking about NFTs? Well, they are pretty new and experimental. It's not the end of the world for NFTs. They might eventually gain some kind of traction, but they blew up too fast too soon. You know, nobody's nostalgic for an NFT. It's not physically real. It doesn't exist. So there might be some utility to it. People might find a way to value it. I mean, like if the Pokemon company issued official Pokemon NFTs, that could have some lasting power, I think. We'll have to see. All right. I don't really get them, I guess. Damn, I must have spent it all. I love modern art, a.k.a. Pokemon. Weiss. Yes. Speaking of which, we got a good one on the table right now. So we added a pricey slab to the table. This is Bouffalante, a Stellar Crown staff card, Pop 31. I'm trying to spread my love of the staff cards. Staff cards are highly limited cards, often with the reverse hollow stamp on them. That reminds me of the EX Gold Star era. So I don't know about you guys, but I've been paying attention to those staff cards lately. All right. Yeah, it's a crowded market these days, so you got to find what's unusual and weird and take a look at it. Speaking of a crowded market and looking for opportunity, this has become one of my favorite items recently, this Rayquaza. He's not here by accident. He is a fantastic card. I'm surprised at how cheap he is. He shouldn't be that cheap, in my opinion. He's just too good looking. So whether you join this break or buy one for yourself, he just looks too good. We need some gym breaks. Yes, we do have some gym breaks. Gym break number 1 is Darkrai for $33. Okay. And gym break number 2 is somewhere. Where'd it go? Ah, here it is. Gym break number 2. Okay, give me a second. Trying to grab them. There it is. All right, so we have 2 official gym breaks. Darkrai and Tyranitar, both pretty good. Now, this is in Japanese, and this one's in English. Okay, so there you go. Some beautiful... Your thoughts on AGS? Pass. Not a fan. There we go. AGS ought to get with me and work some kind of deal out, and we'll see. I'll give them a try at that point, but other than that, I don't have anything positive to say. Mark's going crazy deep today. He says, no hollows, please. 1 box Pokemon Japanese Ancient Roar and 36 packs of Mega Evolution. Ooh, this is a fantastic order. Okay, Mega Evolution and Ancient Roar. I'll be right back, guys. Wait, it's not here, is it? No. All right, here I am. Bazoinks! Ta-da! Happy Monday, almost Friday. There we go. So, let's see. Good. USA, USA, USA. AGS is Alien Grading Service. They have alien tech. There we go. Meow, 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 meow. Ooh. This is a box of Ancient Roar. I thought you'd never ask for this. Here we are. Mr. has surely a very good system to find all his product. Something like that, yeah, a little bit. It's more complex than you think because the product turns over pretty fast. And it's such a wide variety that it actually gets really tricky to keep up with it all. Okay. Sneep. Got some sneeps, got some deeps. Sneep. There we go. Ow. Now, here's a cold one. The fish, the goldfish. A cold one. A cold one. Kingdra. Ooh, Kingdra. A cold one. A cold one. Serena. Look at that Serena. Do. Man, I would love to work on a video game like Advanced Wars. I wish I was doing that all day. Building a video game. Cold. Here's Screamtail. Rawr! This is a cool looking artwork. Okay. Team Rocket Scalpers. Be at it again, stealing slabs from Pokemon TCG stores, or so I've seen on TikTok. Yeah, pretty crazy. Hellraiser coming out with the video game. I got Krispy Kreme. Oh, Krispy Kreme, huh? Yes, Krispy Kreme. Oh, look at that, Loudred. We forgot to put you on the trade slab yesterday in the daytime stream. Here we are. Here's Magnetrite. I'll take one Krispy Kreme, please. With extra creme. Oh, it's Stackle-Tack or something. What's his name again? I don't remember this guy's name. Nickelknack. Cafagrigus. That's how they spell it. Krispy Kreme. I ate a Chipotle burrito. Mister, I think I seen you at the Golden Corral eating a fried chicken. I mean, you can get fried chicken at Golden Corral, it's true. And their fried chicken's okay. It's like pretty standard fried chicken. But the real reason to go to Golden Corral, without any doubt, is the fresh, medium rare steak, mashed potatoes, and you get a side of like broccoli or whatever you want, really. Macaroni, a bun. And all of that is like for $20 or something. Kirsten and I pay like $40 when we go. $45 if we get drinks. You can't do that at a regular steakhouse. And it's not all you can eat at a regular steakhouse. You go to Golden Corral, you'll be eating in like 2 minutes too. It's already served. You go to like Longhorn, and you'll be paying $65 plus tip. And it'll take like 30 minutes to get your food. You'll just sit there picking your nose. Golden Corral is the king of steakhouses. I don't want to hear any other arguments. The craziest part, their steak actually tastes better. That's the craziest part that I can't get over. Their steak literally tastes better. I've tried lots of steakhouses now. I have plenty of monies to try steakhouses with. Golden Corral all day long. It's ironically cheaper and better tasting. Or perhaps surprisingly is the right word. I don't know. I like this art style. All right, some EXs, some ARs. The Screamtail's cute. And then Serena. I don't know about that box. Okay, we're donating these hollows. You always say the TheCardconomist from Golden Corral. That's right. Now, I learned over time, not all Golden Corrals are the same, okay? Karis and I have been going to every Golden Corral we can just to try them all out. Turns out they're all kind of different. The Kansas City Golden Corral clearly sourced their steak differently. They had bigger, juicier steaks. And then we went to one in Columbia, Missouri, and it was like a ghetto. It was terrible. They didn't have steak at all. They were supposed to. I asked the waitress if they were supposed to be steak, and she's like, yeah, they're supposed to be steak. And then she's like, I'll go ask them. And I was like, no, don't even bother. But so we've tried all kinds of different Golden Corrals, and you either get a Golden Corral that's clean and quiet and organized, and the food is well cooked and it's fresh, or you get a rundown Golden Corral with, you know, people scratching their buttholes and then touching the handles. The chefs are all screwing around with each other, not refilling the food. There's very different Golden Corral experiences depending on which one you go to. So you got to go to a nice one. Okay. All right. They differ from each other. They're not supposed to. There's Bulbasaur. It's pretty good. Okay. Okay. Sleeping up this. Buzz stuff is extra seasoning. Norovirus. For free? For free? Wow. So cheap. All right. All right. Golden Corral, steak, mashed potato, broccoli, and a bun, and macaroni if you want it. And you can do fried chicken if you want it. But it's all about that steak, me. A big slice of juicy steak, medium rare. And it's done like in 2 seconds. You pay for your food up front. You sit down with the plate. And then you just walk over to the steak guy and say, you got any medium rare steak? He's like, here you go. He hands you half a cow. That's how big the slice of steak is. Because he doesn't care. Because it's all you can eat. So you get a big slice of, and he knows, he looks at you and says, oh, you eat a lot. So you he eats you half a cow, puts it on your plate, and you get a big scoop of potatoes with gravy. You're done. You're eating in 5 minutes. And then you're done eating and you can go home. There you go. You don't have to wait for your receipt either. You know, that's one of the worst feelings when you go out to eat is waiting for your receipt. Have you guys ever done this? You're sitting for your receipt, but the waiter is busy with everyone else, and you're just sitting there twiddling your thumbs like an idiot. You're like, God damn, dude. Is she ever going to come over here? That's one of the worst feelings of going out to eat is just sitting there for too long waiting for your check. Well, you already paid for Golden Corral, so you can just stand up and leave when you want to leave. Boom, you're out of there. Here's Lieutenant Surge. Yeah, it's the best restaurant by far. Unless you got a bad one, so I'm sorry if you have a bad one. That's not my fault, though. Here's Acerola. Ooh. Bet if you go on a good day like Sunday when they have lots of visitors, the buffets have a lot of fresh food. There we go. Yeah, you could. Yeah, if a buffet ever reaches below a threshold of busyness, you'll get cold food for sure. Gotta love restaurants that have tablets to pay at the table. Yeah, those are okay, although I hate touching them because all I can think is how many million people have touched this. Ooh, Steelix. You know what I do hate is any restaurant that makes you pay on a little kiosk that's being held by the server who served you. They're like, all right, and then it's got like the tip, and it's in their physical hand. Like you have to push the buttons. Like they can tell what button you're pushing, and they don't look away. They look directly at you. You know how I know this is a thing? Because some of them do look away. Some look away, and some look directly at you while you're choosing their tip. Here we are. They know what they're doing. I don't eat at those places as much. I leave. I wish I'd take a second and tell the store manager, the restaurant owner, hey, you know why I'm not eating here again? Because of the way I have to pay for my food. I'm not doing that. Hell no, dude. I don't even tip bad. I'm a good tipper. I just don't like the feeling because it feels like pressure. Like, it feels like a weird form of begging. And it's like, bro, I want to enjoy my food. What are you talking about? Yeah, we're not even stingy with tips. I tip all, full tip, whatever it is, 18, 20%. There we go. I'm at a point in life where I don't think I'd feel good if I didn't tip people. So I just pay the full tip and I don't worry about it. And I still don't like being watched. It's just kind of gross. It's like I'm being watched. Like, you better not skip out. You're a thief. Yes, and the automatic gratuities start at like 25% of those. Sometimes they start surprisingly high, like a quarter of the cost of my food. That's another surprising thing about Golden Corral. Since it's only about $45 for two people, the tip's really cheap. The tip's not that much. It's like $8 and you're out of there. Here's Numel, Mega Manectric. You end up paying like a little over $50 for your meal, and you're out of there in half the time. The tip's smaller precisely because it's less money for your meal. Fun, comfortable. Tablet for extra tips. Gotta love restaurants. Some sounds uncomfortable and awkward. Yeah, they were doing that to me at Longhorn Steakhouse. We don't eat there anymore. No more Longhorn Steakhouse for us. We eat at Chili's. Chili's has steak. Longhorn Steakhouse has steak. but only one of those two companies has their waitresses hold the kiosk in their hand and watch you choose the tip. So I say, all right, well, Longhorns is out. You know, they don't want my business. They would rather use the dumbest form of payment. All right, tips are always optional. They're supposed to be, but I mean, I think it would be pretty bad for the waiter if everyone chose not to tip. They would make no money. So it's, in theory, it's optional, but in practice, it's kind of required. It's necessary, you know. They have to have a living. All right, let's see. I ate at Hooters today. How was it? Tell us about it. I've never eaten at Hooters. The idea of, like, looking at ladies' boobs and butts, I guess, is just sort of like, I can do that from the privacy of my home, okay? Let's see. I don't need to do that at a restaurant. It's so weird. Make eye contact with the person. Hi, I'm objectifying you. What can I get? Welcome to Hooters. Oh, and the idea perhaps that I have to tip them more because they have a good pair of boobs or something? Like, hell no, dude. I'm not tipping you based on your breast size. I'm not your boyfriend. I'm tipping you based off of how good the food was. So, you know, I'm sure those places are designed to sort of expect men to pay well, and they're going to, like, treat you nice or something. So, no, I think Hooters is a bizarre restaurant that's sort of like for lonely old men. And I'm not a lonely old man. You know what I mean? All right, there we go. It's like, what's the premise of Hooters? The premise of Hooters is sort of like a softer version of a strip club. That's it. It's a strip club with no nudity. So they're in trouble as a restaurant. It's an iconic brand. It's a funny idea, you know, kind of like a tongue-in-cheek kind of thing. But ultimately, I don't need to go to the halfway strip club, the diet strip club. It's not appealing to me. I don't need to do that. I'm okay. Ooh, there you go. Hooters is the stepping stone for OnlyFans. It's the waiter's fault for wanting to work there. I think they lost their touch. It's not like it was 20 years ago. Mister wants to see the salami sticks. Well, I'm just saying, there's this little thing called a cell phone, and it's got every naked person on the internet in the world on it. I don't need to look at some lady who's still dressed and then overpay for my food because of it. You know, like, you could go to the actual strip club if you want to see naked people in person. And I don't even do that, because what am I going to do? I'm going to throw some money and she's some other girl's boyfriend. I don't know. Oh, I said that backwards. Some other guy's girlfriend. I said it backwards. There we go. We've got Raulu. You see what I'm saying? Here's Lily. Meganium. Ugh. These are quiet thoughts with Cardconomist. Welcome. We need like some classical music playing in the background. Manatine. Here's Hariyama. Look at that hairy yammy. Mister wants to see the salami sticks. If they're selling them. Let's see. They have a male version of Hooters. It's called Tallywhackers. Really? I didn't know that. That's funny, actually. We are. All right. Here's Bayleaf and Gumshoes. This is Trump making a shady deal. There we go. Behind a dark alley. Here's Clowncher. Ooh. Here's Execute. Buddy Poppin'. Oh. Okay, Buddy Poppin'. Like Taxi Cab Confessions featuring TCC. All right. Ooh, I bumped the camera. I'm sorry about that. I see we have 12 likes. Take a second and smack that like button. You should have seen the morning stream. We had 60 viewers and 40 likes like in the first 30 minutes. They smashed that like button, dude. I don't know if they like it better, if they're like nicer. Like they're like, I like you, TCC. Sure, you said it backwards. I don't know these days, you know. People are all crazy. Speaking of crazy, I heard that Bonnie Blue is pregnant. Do you guys think that's real, or do you think it's a publicity stunt? Here's Mega Lucaria. She certainly got me talking about her. Here we are. Mega Lucaria. She's crazy, bro. Here's Celebi Electric Dialga. You know, I think she's the closest thing we have in this world to an actual succubus. She's got to be one. Here's Firo. Here's, it might be fake. Yeah, maybe not. Who knows? Here's Mega Kangaskhan Alt. All right, we got an alt art for your box. Very good. Let's grab a little holder for it. Bonnie Blue is hot as well. Dude, she's hot, but it's like she's got those crazy eyes too, like those blue glowing eyes that can pierce through your soul. Here's a Magnemite. Mega Mawile. I don't know, dude. Joseph was hot. We're going to toss this over here. Lovely. Dooba-dooba-dooby, scooba-doo. This is the bad guy music. All right. So you donated some hollows to me. I got to get you back for that, okay? So where's our trade slab? Here it is. I'm going to give you 3 spots. Let's get this trade slab out of here. She's a man, no? I don't think she is. All right. So let's see. We'll put you down as MV. 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 There it is. That's not a woman, that's a man, baby. Austin, that's my mother. It's not my fault, Basil. It looks like she got beat with an ugly stick. All right, here we are. So we got Dylan, Tyler, MV. Ready? Still hot, even if she's preggo. It was debunked. What was debunked? There we are. Yeah, she kind of stick to her guns when it comes to all this naughty, nasty stuff, you know. She didn't back down. She didn't be like, all right, I better be quiet and cool about it. She's like, no, I'm a big, you know what I mean? I don't know. We live in a new time period, guys. It's not like the past. No more, what would be the word? Fainting lilies or something? I don't know what the term is. Yeah, there's definitely been a shift. We live in a post-adult content world. There was a time period where that stuff just didn't exist or it didn't really proliferate. Like, think about it. There was a time before the internet where you mostly didn't see any of that stuff except for maybe like Playboy magazine, and nobody had that except for some creepy people. Or it's like kept quiet. Grandpa put it on a bookshelf somewhere and you never saw it. Give me a number. And now everyone's got a cell phone. It's got access to the most horrible things you can imagine. Just the most gratuitous things in the world. And so we're in a post-adult content society. So what's that going to look like? Good, bad? A. Perez says 1. We're going to go with that. Here you go, Mr. A. Perez. All right, so we flip this over. Boom, Dylan Cranfield. I'm sorry, Mr. Mark. The shaman shall go to Dylan. All right. Dylan Cranfield. I remember when he traded for me to get him in here. Just not as taboo anymore. What do you guys think about that? Is that good? Is it bad? Maybe it's good. I don't know. A less innocent society. Is the sex better? I don't know. Maybe it is. They make fun of, there's that old stereotypical joke about men not being able to find the little man in the boat, right? And I don't think that's true these days. I don't think that's a problem anymore. Or women faking orgasm or whatever. I don't think they have to do that either. We're going to jump over here to the Breaks History channel, and we're going to get a link. Maybe in certain ways it's an improvement, and in other ways, maybe it's a downgrade. It's hard to say. Let's grab this. It's up for interpretation. All right. Shaman, trade, break, over, and it went to Dylan Cranfield. 400 guys at once is still definitely taboo. 400 guys at once? What the hell, Yante? The times we're in, I would consider them as artificial dystopia. What? The times we're in? All right. What do you mean dystopia? This is paradise, bro. What do you think? I mean, what do you think it's going to look like when the robots do all our work for us and we have no work to do? We all have money. We have no work to do. We're going to A, play games. B, we're probably going to be healthy. The robots won't even let us be unhealthy. We'll probably have like great healthcare. What do you do with your free time? What are relationships like at that point? Men aren't providers anymore because we have nothing else to do. The robots are providers. So society's going to change. It's going to be very weird. Maybe there'll be no more wars. What happens when men don't fight each other anymore? Here we are. Men don't pick up guns and shoot each other anymore, and it's not necessary anymore. Like the robots are like, nah, you guys aren't going to war. We won't allow it. Yeah, the robots are like, you guys are just going to hang out in the lilies. That's it. In the flower bed. No more of that war stuff. All right, because, humans, we evolved out of nature, and robots are like beyond nature, It's like a new time period. Do we head toward a super dopamine sort of like society? Or do we head toward, I don't know what the alternative is, just more of the same? More conservatism? I don't know. It's a great question. Here's Mr. Aovic. Topps Abra PSA 10. Ooh, okay, Topps Abra. Let's go find that. That's in the probably the Pricey Slabs channel. How long ago did we price that bad boy up? Let's see if we can find it real fast. Here's a poker Abra. Got a couple of them poker cards left. Ooh, this shouldn't be in here. These are gone. Delete. All right, that's gone. Oh, the Tentacruel's gone. Tentacruel sold. Boom, 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 boom. It's in the All Slabs channel, is that right? Okay. Consigned slabs. Oh, it's a consignment slab from 12/12. Okay, I'm not reading your message very well, am I? So 12/12. We're hunting it down. We're on the hunt. There is no consignment from 12/12. Is it one you already have? Maybe it's one that he already has and he's making a payment. Hold on. He might, oh, he's already making a payment. That's so ridiculous. Wait. No, that doesn't make sense either. He has a consignment. He has a slab away. It's Game Boy Pikachu sealed. So now I'm super confused. Wait a second. What is going on here? 12/22. Maybe I just missed it. Oh, I probably missed it. Okay, hold on. It's all part of the fun to try and find this stuff. It's like a little game for me. Let's see. Ah, here we are. We're in the 12/22s. Found them for 2 honeys, huh? All right, let's go grab them. I have to do this. We're going to have to do a price check on them, okay? Just warning you, because I'm sure the person who's having me sell their slab for them, that's what they would want me to do. So I'm serving them with the consignment. He's only 200, but at the same time, that sounds like it's probably the correct price, okay? So I don't think you have anything to worry about. But 12/22 was December, right? This is 2 months later, so it's time. It's time to check that. 2 months later. All right. I got to be doing my job over here as the consigner. Where is he? Is he even in here? Bump, bump. Even in a robot society, U.S. still dominates Canada in hockey. Oh, yeah. You celebrating that? Here we are. Let's see. We talked about that in the daytime stream a little bit. Oh, I can't even find it. Whose card was it? All right. Let's see. It doesn't say on the front whose card it was. There's a possibility it got mailed back, and that it was somebody's card who changed their mind about the consignment. So let me just go back through here, or that it already sold. It's possible it already sold, okay? I'm trying to let you know that. Okay. Maybe it's in the expensive slabs box, even though it is consignment. Could be in the expensive slabs box. This one's a cool one. Did you check this one out? AGS Lucario Melmetal for $190. So letting you see that in case we had to look for a substitution. Yeah, I used to be able to know whose slab it was because it would say on the front. But a couple guys had me ship their stuff back. Like 2 guys. Okay, yes, I'm confident it's not in here now. Okay, so the Abra, which does look underpriced. Wait. If you look carefully at the picture, he's not a consignment slab. Look carefully at it. Oh, no, he is. He's got the blue ink. So that's how long ago that consignment picture was taken. That one was taken a long time ago before we changed over to the new system. Let me look in the Pricey Slabs box for it, okay? We're going to look in there. So Pricey Slabs might have it. Okay. How about that Lily, huh? That's a cool card. I've got Poker Abra, but Topps Abra's not in here. All right, he's either been purchased or slabbed away, or he has been returned shipped to the owner. who's decided they wanted to sell it differently. But let me just check in here too to be sure, okay? Just a little bit more checking to do. All right. Make sure to like the stream. I'm the future. Robot marriage will be taboo. Robot marriage. Makes me think of that Futurama episode. All right. What makes that Tyranitar 9? Looks like he's a little off center. Yeah, okay, he's not here. So we got to find out what to do with your 200, Mr. Aovic. We could try to have me send it back to you. I could do store credit, and you can keep shopping around for some slabs. I will mention this. We're about to get back, I believe, a tag submission pretty soon. There might be something in there you're interested in, or you might find something in here that you're interested in as well. So there's... did you sell me this Lickitung? Who sold me this Lickitung? I don't remember who sold that to me. There we go. All right, so the Abra is not there, though. I'm going to go mark him as gone, sold. Abra, sold. I did, lol. What card did you have at 190? Oh, there was this cool, it was an AGS graded Lucario Melmetal alternative art. And that one's 190. Where did that go? It's an alternative art, but it's graded by an odd company, which means you might have to crack it out and regrade it, or maybe you just try to sell it as is, or, you know, because some people do accept AGS. I don't care about AGS. It doesn't bother me. All right, here it is. Lucario Melmetal, 190. There it is. Get a zoom on it real fast. Corner 1, corner 2, corner 3, corner 4, flip it around, corner 1, corner 2, corner 3, corner 4. Here we can see the centering is strong. It's a nice slab. The only difficulty for this slab is it's in an AGS holder. Isn't that wild? Somebody's going to say, I don't want it. It's in an AGS holder. It could be a great card, but people, they will be skeptical because it doesn't say PSA above it. Here you are. Why is that Japanese Giratina 1200 when last sold is like 200? I don't know. Maybe because I don't want to sell it. I don't know where I came up with the price from. Is the buy it now 1200? I don't know. We are. I priced it a long time ago, so here, I'll look it up for you, in fact. Let's see. PSA 10, Unified Minds, Giratina. The last sold doesn't mean anything. You know that, right? Like, the last sold, it's great that something once upon a time sold for cheap, but times change. Like, why do you think all the prices are higher on Pokemon? Because what happens is, okay, so there's none for sale. So I have one for sale, no one else does, and I declare mine's 1.2 thousand for sale. Now, what you can do on your side is say, I don't like that price. That is too high. And then it just doesn't sell. But so that's the price I put on it, and I don't really want to sell it. And that's just how it works, right? Close this, get rid of that. I could do that with any of my cards. You know, I was putting up this really low price on my cards, and then I sent them to eBay, and I put a higher price on them, and they're just selling over there. So I was like, wow, I was being too shy on my own table. That's what I learned. Did you guys see this sale I made recently on, there's a couple sales I made recently in the vault. Where'd the vault go? Here it is. I was being too shy. Jumping over here. Chansey. Haha, fair enough. Yeah, there's none for sale. I've got one for sale. You think it's an unrealistic price, but I think I just paid 1.5 thousand for a reverse hollow Snorlax from Unbroken Bonds. So the Giratina is actually $300 cheaper than that. Check this out. Check out this price on the Quest sticker Chansey. $2,700. If I put this up on the table for more than $500, you guys would have been like, oh, he's price gouging or something like that. No, I'm not. It's a rare card. It's harder to acquire than you think. And the market has proven that it does sell for that much. But now, and here's another example. You ready? Watch this. Another card. Vending Series Chansey sold for $2,000. We had this card up on the table for $360 or $380, and no one would buy it. Then I put it on eBay for $2,000 and it sold. So, you know, That's just how I feel about the Giratina. You can buy him or you can leave him alone, but I just like him, and I know he's probably pretty hard to actually get another 10 on. I'll look more, shop around. All right, sounds good, man. Ultimately, if you need to, we can work out a refund, and I would be happy to help you spend that money in a meaningful way so that you feel like you're getting your money's worth out of it. All right, there we go. If you see something you like, you can make me an offer, okay, Mr. Jovic? Whose card is this? That's a Jimmy Therese card? All right, cool. Mister, don't be shy. Yeah, I'm shy on my own table because I don't want to offend anybody. And yet, on eBay, I don't have to be shy. And then what do you know? These cards sell for high prices. And it's like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, if you cast your rod, sometimes you're reeling a fish. That's how it works. Here's Gabriel Gallegos, Tyranitar Jim. He's jumping in. You know who else likes pricing cards on eBay? My mom. That guy died, the voice actor for him. He passed away. I don't remember when he passed away from, but Muscle Man died. Here we are. Really sad. Tyranitar needs another person in there. All right, guys. Well, I think it's time to turn this Rayquaza into what he truly is. Rayquaza. He shall ascend into being the Heartbreak. He's actually the Heartbreak Break, if you didn't know. All right, there he is. He's the Heartbreak, because he's going to break someone's heart. And that means we're open-minded to a new break, the Lightning Break. Yeah, I mean, 12 spots is a lot for a Lightning Break. Mr. Danny Vachitavong, he says, 1 Nikkei Nivel Arena BTO1. BTO1, Nivel Arena. All right, I know where that's at. I'll have to go get it. I'll be back, guys. Thanks for the donation, Mark. Let me go ahead and write you down as doing a couple donations. Didn't you do a couple donations? I can't remember, actually. Yeah, so you did this antler guy. So you're up to 50, and then you did another one. You're up to 55. There you go. 55. Awesome. Appreciate all the donations. We need a new trade slab as well. Ooh, so humble. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Right. I don't want to offend anybody, so I don't want to overprice my own cards. Yeah, if I'd put that Chansey up on the table for 2.7, maybe somebody would have spoken up and been like, how dare you? I know they would have, because I did that with Jigglypuff and somebody got mad about it. Who remembers that? I had a Quest sticker Jigglypuff, and it was pricey. It was like a couple thousand, I think. And somebody like freaked out over it. Here we are. There we go. Mr. Danny. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh, mama. Who's going to jump in and take a risk on this English Tyranitar 9? We need one more person in there. Okay, this is BTO1 for Mr. Danny. Snipping 1, snipping 2. So I'm thinking about hosting a drawing contest. Would you guys be interested in that? We are. Mister, you might need to see who sent first for the Tyranitar break. Natalie said she did ZELLE, and so did someone else. All right, Tyranitar is full. Don't worry, we'll know who did the order first. I'll take a risk if we use deck 3. Ooh. We got to finish filling up deck 3. I need more people to make donations to it. All right. Oh, it could be cheap cards. You guys don't got to pick expensive ones. Here's this girl in her bathing suit. This girl in her bathing suit. This girl in her black and white Asian suit. This is also very Asian. This is like an SR or something. See how it's like rainbow hollow? Here's the bunnies. They're so cute. All right. Okay. Here's your signature Viper. Viper is your signature card. BTO1. There's a hollow. Here's a hollow. Where are all the Waifu slabs? I know. Well, that's Dragon Ball in football. Whoa! Holy. You know what, guys? I never judge people for opening girl cards. You know why? Ooh, look at that. Because, you know, if the human race ever didn't value hot women, hot chicks, we're in big trouble as a species. Think about it. Let that sink in. Here we are. All right, here's this. And here's this. It's like, oh no, a guy who likes a girl. I don't know. If it was my son, I'd be like, I'm proud of you, son. There we go. All right. All right, very good. I would pass him a Pabst Blue Ribbon. I would turn on Creed. Hold me now. I'm proud of you, son. Here we are. Ooh. I've been asking for the Waifu Shuffle. Ow, I just poked my fingers. Here's this girl with the drink. You need to make 2027 calendar of yourself. Yeah, would you like that if I did like a slutty cardconomist calendar and it's just me on every month? We are. Ooh. Turn on Creed. Not the PBR, Pabst Blue Ribbon. Very good. I'd give him a Monster Energy drink and a trucker hat to hide his bald spot. Hold me now. We need that Waifu box, mister. I'll do whatever I got to do, I suppose. I get a Waifu box. I don't know about that. That's weird, man. All right, here we are. Waifu box. What would that even look like? So Viper is your main pull, Danny. Thank you for the order. I appreciate it, man. Danny with the DA. Let's find your bag. Ooh, David. You can't shame me. I'm a degen. Damien Holdings, you say? Was that a UA Nikkei order? UA Nikkei order. I don't know what a UA Nikkei order means. Can't go wrong with Viper. Mr. Remembering the Nikkei names, Nikkei supremacy. Well, it says it on the card. Oh, you think because it's in Japanese, I remember. No. The signature reveals that it's Viper. I otherwise would not have known. All right. Oh, yes. No, that was not Union Arena. That was a different thing called... that's called Nivel Arena. So it looks like we have a Nicholas Pacheco order that's been waiting a little while. Get me in that Tyranitar break. Oh, okay. Tyranitar, and then what's the other order? So that's an old order. Okay. That's 5. Okay. So Nicholas Pacheco has you both beat. There were 3 people trying to get in there. I'm sorry. Nicholas Pacheco ordered this 38 minutes ago. Quite a while ago. Mister, check that Tyranitar order I sent. We all sent. Sorry, man. You know, it's weird. We started this one in the daytime stream and everyone ignored it. The nighttime stream rolls around and everybody jumped into it. Here it is. He ordered that 38 minutes ago. Yeah. Check it out. I'll show you real fast. See? I don't know. You can see that. I don't know. Ready, set, go. Let's grab this box over here. Save my 37 for credit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's a lot of human souls in here. Are you sure? What if they're aliens? All right, what we got? Lugia, boink, and Raticate. Round 1, Gabriel Gallegos. Round 2, energy card. Oh, you're cooked. Oh, man, Gabriel took it without even trying. See that, guys? You're lucky you didn't get in. Gabriel was going to take the card without trying. That's Gabriel's Tyranitar. Nicholas Pacheco, this is your energy card. That's what you get out of this. Now, damn, dude. Damn. Doopy, 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 doopy. Ooh. Well, that was over pretty fast. Here's Yveltal for $16. This was the Cardconomist giveaway, but it's paused. That is paused. Ancient Origin. That's Charizard for $160,000. We've got Kylo Ren and Sandslash. Ooh, Sandslash. He could be the next lightning break. What's 170 divided by 40? Like 3? Honestly, he could go into the the live customs. 170 divided by 40 is 4.25. So we could make it a 5-spot break and have the last spot be like a $30 star spot. Would you guys like that? Would you like the Sandslash to be a break? I don't know if you'd like the Sandslash to be a break. Here's another gem break right here, the Darkrai. Sent 160,000 pesos. Sold! Wait. Nicholas Williams, 2 Dragon Ball mangas. You got it, man. Hey, what's up, man? Oh, thank you. Goodbye. I'll slab away the Charizard. It will only take 30 years to pay off. Might take less than that if you work real hard on it. There we go. Oh, okay. We've got these. And we've got these. Frieza. He's Frieza-ing your assets. Yeah, you gotta work by the bootstraps. That's right, the straps. The straps that belong to the boots. The boots that are bootstraps. Here we are. Okay. All right. Not to be confused with gym shorts and flip-flops, bro. I can't say that. I wear flip-flops. Here's Son Gohan, childhood. It'd only be a $700 payment every month. How long would that take at $700? That'd take a while. Or sandals if you can't afford bootstraps. That's right. Indian flip-flops. So Nicholas Williams. Mr. Nick. What did we do with you last? You're over here. Didn't you do a break on that Zard? This one? No. All gravy. Can I use Mr. Sandals? Would you like to? Walk around in them? That'd be fun. Be funny to watch. It's actually pretty funny to walk around in them. You get a sense of exactly how utterly destroyed they were. Like they would fall off your feet if you didn't walk in them carefully. Mister, with my credit, use it for a DVD SB02 and an English prismatic. Okay. And an English prismatic. Here's Natalie Parker. She's knocking it out of the park. Okay, there's that. Now you want one of these and a prismatic. Can I open 3 Phantasmals? Okay. Here we are. 3 Phantasmals for Miss Natalie. All right. Snip number 1. Snip number 2. And snip number 3. Wow, those are some wonderful cards. Look at those Phantasmals. All right. Here's Sarulege. Here's Yamper Togedemaru Suicune. 20 years at $70 a month is what's right. Seems wrong. Gligar and Palmot. Woo. All right, Miss Natalie, you pull a couple hollows. Those packs are rough, man. You know, I can easily see why someone would want to be in a 50-50 break for a slab when the booster packs are so rough. Those are rough-ass booster packs, man. I missed this morning stream. I was about to go to sleep, and I was like, lol, I was up for almost 24 hours. You were up for almost 24 hours? Oh, my. So I have to go get more prismatic. I'll be right back. Dooba-doo, scooba-doo-dooby-dum. When you going to Mexico for a vacation? I don't know. It's a good question. Let's put this over here. All right. Good. I can tell you one thing. If I ever go on a vacation, we're definitely not announcing it. That poor Pokédean guy. Have any more details about that come out? Now, this is Edward Cornelia, right? That guy got wrecked. I feel so sorry for him. He shouldn't have let anyone know he was leaving. But also, you should have had a proper security system. So, I don't know. It's sad, man. Nope, he has been quiet. He's probably working with police. Okay, here's Picnic Lunch. Here's Mega Swamp. Here's Mega Swamp, but do you guys want a chance for Mega Swamper? Look at him. He's pretty cool. Let's see. There we go. After briefly watching Pokédean, he seems like a nice guy. Some people were happy about his downfall. Oh, yeah. If something bad happened to me, definitely someone's out there going to be celebrating it. It's really kind of sad. It's stressful, actually, in a certain way. There we go. You have to be kind of like a psychopath to deal with it all, or at least you learn to be. In a sort of, you know, you develop a skill in being hard-skinned. But, you know, humans aren't naturally hard-skinned. It's not natural. So it sucks that you gotta be that way, but the internet's just got mean-ass people on it. They love to just feel bad about you. They're like, he sucks, I'm glad. Ooh, phooey on him. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, if my house burned down and I lost everything in a house fire, somebody'd be clicking their fingers together. They'd be like, ooh, yeah, that makes me feel great. He lost everything. Did you hear about TheCardconomist? He lost everything. Yeah, it sucks for him. Oh, I didn't even like that guy. Huh. It would be just like that. All right, Edward Cornelio. Crazy, right? There we go. Ooh. Right over here. Somebody be dancing about it. Sucks, all that hard work gone in an instant. Yeah, my perspective on it is terrifying and very sad. That's horrible that people think like that. I mean, it happens all day. Look, just look on the internet. Get on X. You want to feel crazy for a minute? Get on X. And that's all they do over there. They're just like nasty as hell over there. They're snapping their fingers. Yeah, this guy's losing. People talk about people getting murdered like it's just a game or something. You see that on the internet. Here's Mr. Alex Garcia. Spot in the Tyranitar. Oh, I'm so sorry you missed that one. We have a new one. The poker card if you're interested. Or you can do anything you want. There we go. Oh, that's very nice, Mr. Apress. My Rafflecopter goes, good. That's terrible. People are even saying that he faked getting robbed. I know, right? Like they're trying to accuse him of doing a crime. It's like, what the fuck? It's crazy. It's really crazy. Save for credit for now? You got it. Save for credit for now. Now, what happened to this? I thought this was a pull. How did this end up in here? I don't know how this ended up on the table like this. I could have sworn this was in one of the boxes, right? I could have sworn this was on the table. Look, this is a pair of 10s, too. It doesn't make any sense. Only a matter of time before people wear their expensive slabs around their necks and they get robbed. Like gold chains. Should I be doing that? Should I be wearing my expensive slab around my neck? Start wearing, like, Charizard or something around my neck? Let people know what's up, you know what I'm saying? This is Charizard. Word on the street is the guy TheCardconomist be robbing people for the Pokemon. Here's the SpongeBob Nose Flute opening for 35 bucks. It got a 9. Here's Gengar. You got a 9 at 35. Canvas. Enhanced Hammer got a 9. It's 20 bucks. Here's Mark J. Valerian. No hollows, please. 36 packs of Pokemon English Journey Together. You got it. Let me go get some English Journey Together. All right, here we are. Whoa, one whole box. This week's been brought to you by Mark, man. He's going deep. Cool, man. I'm just glad my slabs are insured up to 100K at Mistress House. That's just asking for trouble. There we go. That'll be the new thing. The new thing will be wearing your collectibles in public so everyone knows what a baller you are. And they'll design it so that you can't just snatch it off of them. It'll be like a security thing, like you got to cut their head off. Which maybe that's not a good idea, but they kidnap you entirely. And then they say, all right, now give it to us. And then they drop you off in the streets. All right, here we are. Is that pair for sale, the Carp and the Gyarados? Well, they were meant to be. I don't know why I thought they were in the box. I thought they were in the Poke Shuffles, but I don't know why they're in the rotation box now. I think I would just double check their prices, but their prices looked about right, yeah. Great Pokemon Necklace SAR card, then use as necklace. Yeah, that card's supposed to be for sale. The Duo. It's really cool, isn't it? There. They were on the table for a while. Yeah, maybe they're just rotating on the table. I don't know. Do left and right separate so we see the difference. Sure. We can do that. All right. There we go. Good. Nah, I don't think you can wear like Charizard around your neck and not be made fun of a little bit. Like maybe Logan Paul gets away with it. I don't think normal people could do that. Ooh. I wanted Blue Eyes White Dragon hologram following me. That's right. I don't know. Oops. Here's Lily's Clefairy. Well, I can't believe Lily showed me her Clefairy. Here's Rabambi. Here's Mr. Mime. Here's Furret. Here, now, is this another no hollow situation? Okay, no hollow situation. Dun Sparse. Journey Together is a fun set. Oh, yeah. All right. What do we got here? Oops. Reshiram. Here's Swinub. Look at that Swinub. It's Swinub. Metagross, Bellybolt. Yo. Bellybolt. Whoa. Wow. Here's Wailord. Quip's out there working on that Gengar drawing. You guys want to see it? Might be able to grab one of her sketches. She's got like practice sketches that aren't probably going to be sold. I don't know. Sometimes we do sell the concept sketches. Matang double. I want to see it. It's pretty cute. I don't know. I don't think you can handle it. All right. That was the first half of the box. It did contain a Bellybolt. Swinub, Dunsparce, Reshiram. Ooh. All right. Snip. And snip. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. I do enjoy that stamped Reshiram. All right, Mister, you keep asking, but you never show it. Sneep. Wait, what are you referring to? What did I just say? Oh, the Gengar. No, I've only said it twice. We are. She's in the middle of working on it, so I would have to kind of take it away from her, and she'd be like, "No, I don't want to." We are. All right, there we go. Ooh, look at that enhanced hammer. You can really beat some buns with that. There we go. All right. Now we've got some of these. And Florigato. And Memos one. Boop. The customer's always left. Wasn't a very good joke. I felt myself pulling it back, saying, "Don't tell that joke." Okay. Here's Alchemy. Oh yeah, that's the cum Pokemon. You think that that's like what, like cream? It's not. It is. Here's Fungus. Something else. Here's ends PP up. See, it's all sexually coded the whole time. There we are. Here's a Whale Lord. Oh yeah. All right. All right, Whale Lord. Whale Lord, oops, Whale Lord looks great, man. The nut Pokemon. This Pokemon's usually found in a sock. Exactly. There we go. Clodsire. Magma, Regirock. Durant, Lycanroc. Here's a Rookie D, Sigilif, Metagross. We got Rabambi. My God, bro. And Reshiram. Cool. It's neat that you can get it as a stamp, but also as an actual AR. That's neat. I thought the nut Pokemon was Weepinbell. No, Weepinbell's the suck Pokemon. Woo! Holy. Just me and my Weepinbell. Here we are on a lonely Saturday night. All right, here's Pelipper. Here's a Ruffian. Now I can't look at Milcery ever again. The same again. Thanks, mister. Don't go anywhere. Let me show you something. I'm going to zoom into that Milcery, however you say it. All according to official Pokemon. Yeah, you find out, like, there's more leaked files, and it's not just a theory. It's, like, hardcore real. How about them Typhlosion stories? Or the Slay King story? I don't know about that, bro. That was when Typhlosion took the little girl off to a cave. All right, so here's Alcremie. So watch that. Look at this Alcremie. Look at what Alcremie's evolving from, bro. Nah, way, dude. That's the nut Pokemon for sure. All right, Mark, thank you so much. Let's go over these pulls real fast with you. I thought the Wailord stood out. So Ruffian, not so good. Reshiram's good, but he also comes as a promo, so I question his value because of the overprinting. Wailord is good. He's just legit good. And then we've got Bellybolt, meh. Swinub, meh. Reshiram, and there's the Journey Together Reshiram. All right, there we have it. We didn't get the cards we wanted. We want an Altart of Lily. So, Mr. Mark, where's your bag? It's supposed to be frosting. Yeah. Frosting on your mom's buns. There you go. There we go. If that's what they're calling it these days. Sweet. Okay. So, Candace can be the next trade break. I don't know how this card got a 9. You can crack it and try to regrade it if you're wanting to test it. 5. Says what, 1 in 29? We'll do 25. So 1 in 25. Oops. There you go. 1 in 5 is what that translates to. Good. That's the new trade slab. Trade to get into this Candace trade slab. Okay. Trade. All right. Huh? Do you like Candace? Candace who? Valerian. All right. This is one of those name jokes. The old Candace joke. There we are. Uh-huh. Okay, good. Very nice. Bada bing, bada boom. We got Kevin Maldonado. Please ship sealed 2 Hello Kitty Japanese sealed Weiss booster boxes. Shipped with 1 slab, but not my bag. All right, time to look into those. Those seem like they're underpriced when people start buying them 2 boxes at a time sealed. What's going on with Weiss Hello Kitty, huh? Okay. All right. That would be under Weiss, wouldn't it? Yeah, our price is too low. So the price on Hello Kitty shall move to $9 per pack, $90 per box. All right. Kevin Maldonado, I'll go get 2 of those. And you want shipping with your 1 slab, but not your bag. I better change the website too. You know, by the time people are buying 2 sealed boxes, that your price is wrong. It's not the nature of the channel. Okay. Kevin Maldonado. We're grabbing this. And we're lowering the weight on that. And we're hitting print. And it's saying, do you want to print for tomorrow? And I'm saying, yes. All right, good. How about this music? Let's get this music reset. You like Wendy's? Hell no, bro. I like food that tastes good. Isn't Wendy's like going out of business or something? I heard they're shutting down like 1,000 Wendy's or something. There we go. I'm eating Frosty right now. Ew. You mean that fake ice cream? Yuck, bro. Get some real ice cream. I just had a spicy chicory. There you go. I remember getting a Frosty as a kid. We never got stuff like that, but I was in Kansas City with my aunt. I have an Aunt Katie, who I haven't seen in like 18 years. And she got us a Wendy's, and it was like a chocolate milkshake. And I was like, what the fuck am I eating? Because it was so sweet, and it was so powerful. I was like, holy, bro. My mom was like a health nut. We didn't get to have that kind of stuff, but we couldn't afford it anyways. Imagine buying a Frosty for like 10 kids. All right, you just spent like $200 going out to eat. Javier Arroyo, 11 hollow shuffles. You got it. 11 hollow shuffles. Okay. Chicken and honey. I want hot honey. Hot honey. I want hot honey. Have you guys seen the hot honey trend? Hot honey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All of a sudden, everything's hot honey. I'm getting hot honey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, you're doing well. Remember, you can re-roll these if you're not a fan. Just go grab them. Ugh. Made homie-made ice cream with my kids better than anything in the stores. Homie-made. All right, we made homemade ice cream when I was a kid too, but I thought it sucked. So here's this. So it's an Executor SAR, and then Umbreon. I think he's just a cute little guy somewhere. Oh my God, it's PSA 10 Umbreon. Yeah, here he is. There it is. So we got Umbreon and SAR Executor. What are we thinking here? Skid-dooby dooby dooby buns. I'm eating Frosty right now. You better not be eating Frosty, bro. We were just talking about frosting. I can't believe nobody's bought this My Little Pony. I just can't believe it. This should be the new drill slab. Why isn't this the drill slab? Somebody explain. Re-roll both. All right, they're both getting re-rolled, guys. So, step number 1, this shall drop down in price to $25. And this shall drop down in price to $25. Okay, so next time they're pulled, they won't give as much of a credit out. Let's see. Okay. Now, and this one was 35, huh? Okay, they're going back in. Now let's talk about how much you're getting here. Okay, so this guy was 35 and this guy was 35. That's 70. So you get 90% of 70. What's that come out to be? About 63. Okay. Well, what's 60 divided by 5? 12. So you get about 12. You got it. 12 reroll. They're worth $1 million hairs. One. I get to choose an annoying slab and drill it sometimes. 2, 3. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did I do that correctly? Yeah. All right. Oops. What we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, that was a good reroll. Nice, dude. All right, playing in your favor. Let's grab these. Let's see, Zera Aura. Where is that? I know what it looks like. All right, it's probably this one. I think he's the only Zera Aura in that box. And then Xatu and the other thing. Here's Xatu. He's pretty simple. And Eevee. Wow, look at you, Mr. Smart Guy. All right. Wow, you started with 50, and now you're sitting on a much higher pile. What are we doing here? Fates Collide is 200 a booster now. It says Marquette. Marquette. Is it really? Booster. So Fates Collide. No, it's not. It says here I should want it for 81. I should want to sell mine around $81. What are we actually doing though? Oh, Fates Collide's not even on the menu. Amazing. Here, we can make them on the menu. Let's make it $82. We gotta save on that. Also, we gotta update the change. Let's update the change over here for the website real fast. Poke Shuffles. Fortune favors the bold. We're gonna say hello. So this jumps from $6 to $9. Oh, right. Is the quick edit not going to work? Ooh, that sucks, man. So how do we fix this? Maybe we have to use the regular edit. Variations. Let's see. And this is going to have to say edit $9. And this one's going to have to be edit $90. All right, we're going to hit save on that. So Hello Kitty has been updated properly now. Hello Kitty got underpriced over time. Still here? I got to re-roll them or I got to get to the next order. Let me know if you want to keep them, Mr. Javier. Oh my gosh, this phone I was trying to type True Jaded. Yeah, Fates Collide is not $200 a booster box. Or a booster. I mean, they're all 10s. They're pretty decent. I can re-roll any of them you want, though. Re-roll Zera Aura. All right, Zera Aura is being re-rolled. These two are being kept. All right, Javier Arroyo. Excuse me. Lovely. Oops. Good. Now, so this guy shall go down to $20. That would make 60 pack mark. True about fortune favoring the mold. Fortune favors the mold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 4. No, 5, 6. I remember. So he goes back in for 30, but the next time he's pulled, he's only worth 20. That's how the cards eventually they get eliminated from the box. All right, now here you go. Good luck. Maybe a big snipe in here. It's possible. So you're re-rolling from 30, so I'm guessing you get 25 or something. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good luck. Old M Pseudo Wudo. So now you're picking up Old Maid Pseudo Wudo. Give it a minute. I think he's about the same value. Let's see. Haha. So yeah, he's the same value. What do you think? Reroll or keep? From Zero Uro to Pseudo Wudo. Just looking around while we're waiting. What if we allowed the audience to decide? No, because the audience would always re-roll. I have to pay closer attention to autocorrect. This is the Russian music in the game. Keep. All right. He's not taking any more chances. You got it. There we go. There we go. All right. Very nice. Here's Psyduck. Look at that Psyduck. So good. Here's Dragonite. That's really that Dragonite's price. He really is for sale. You could buy him, and I would actually give you the card. Here's Graveler 9. Here's Starly. Here's Fishnets Patrick. And here is Slitherwing. Ooh. Next up, we have an order from Tyler Ferbert, who wants one spot in the trade slab. Okay, Tyler Ferbert. New lightning break? There could be one. Where'd that break go? Here it is, the trade break. So Mark's in there, Mr. Tyler's in there. You can buy directly in, but it's designed to be traded for, so you can trade to get in here. You can trade your junk away. All right. We're calling the Rayquaza a heartbreak now. He's called a heartbreak. So he's super cool, but he's going to be a heartbreak. Somebody was asking for Espeon breaks. What? Who could have been asking for that? Here's Brad. Hey, what's up, Brad? S and S base set times 2. So you're referring to the Japanese set then, is that right? Got to be. Because Scarlet Violet would have been SV. It is base set. Okay, and then he says Journey Together times 2. Oh, Journey Together, I see. Where do I store it, though? Oh, there it is. All right, 2 Journey Togethers. All right, 2 Journeys. 2 McDonald's Dragon. Where do I keep McDonald's Dragon? I don't know where I keep any of this stuff. Oh, Scooby-Dooby. Scooby-Doo-Booby. Do-do-do-do. Let me go grab some McDonald's Dragon. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta get more of it. All right, there we go. Haha. Isn't SNS set in Shield? I I think it's probably Spoken Shield. All right. Was all supposed to be English. Oh, okay. Well, we don't have SNS base set. We have Scarlet Violet base set. Oh, the other one, I'm mixing the names up on the second one. Journey Together is English. He's right. Okay, so Journey Together is English. There we are. My brain got in a rut. There we go. So we're getting some McDonald's Dragging Out. What do you think the new McDonald's set's going to be, everybody? I'm only here for the Weedle breaks. All right. I've never punched any Spanish Pokemon. Punched? Hope you're not punching anybody. That's like violent, dude. All right. So, as he said, all of this is meant to be English. So, he must want Scarlet Violet English. This goes back in here. This goes back in here. Okay. Not punched, purchased. I knew he was violent. Yeah. It's domestic abuse. My husband was so violent. You'll have to give me all of the estate and custody. So let's see. So to get the old base set back here, I have to dig it out a bit. It's hard to dig out. It's like digging out a really hard to reach booger. Can I get it from this far away? All right. Two of these. Journey Together. One Mega Evolution, it looks like. Is this your first time order? This might be a first time order, guys. I'm not sure. Brad Zarb. I don't know if I remember a Brad. Here we are. Okay, so one Mega Evolution. Ta-da! Oops. He says yes. Oh, first time order, you say. Well, we got to get you a little bonus card. Well, first here, I'll put you on the giveaway. Here's the Mark giveaway, by the way, guys. It's called the Mark giveaway. Type in Mark. We're going to put Brad in there. Nice to meet you, Brad. Okay. Good. So you're in the giveaway automatically, just for fun. And then a free one, you say. How about, what do I got for a free one? I think I'm running out of free stuff. I'm not truly running out, but it's like harder to find it. It's not as organized. How about an Azumarill? He's pretty cool, right? How about Azumarill and Whale Lord? Ooh. The Brad was great. Welcome, Brad. How about just trying to find something to give you. I got like a bunch of girl cards here, and then it like shoots up to like a $700 card right afterwards. How about this Bullet Bill? Boop. I Burger Chew and Raoulu McDonald's now. What? That's so nice. Ooh, Wailord. So these are free cards that I'm giving you for placing a first-time order. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right, so let's sneak at these. Ooh. Journey Together. Sneep. And Scarlet Violet base set. There's some cool cards on Scarlet Violet base set. No one ever opens it. There it goes. All right. Throwing this away. I heard you guys like Scarlet Violet base set. There's 3 spots left in the jumbo pack break, by the way. Houndour, Cloth. Rocky Helmet. Oh, look at that. First time order. Easy Spide Ops alt. Look at that, guys. So easy. There we go. Then there's Squawkabilly. Joining together pack number 2. We got some hollows. All right, but we're feeling good. We got Spide Ups already. And now for Mega Evolution. Thievel Cinderace. All right, so definitely the Spide Ups is the top pull. Let's check in here now. Hydreigon. Here's an Umbreon and an Espeon. Okay, those are cool. How many in the binder break? 2 people, I think. We added some cards to it this morning. We got a little Rayquaza and a little Roaring Moon. All right. Scooby-Dooby. I love all these songs so much. I've heard all these songs like 1,000 times. It's really relieving to listen to this instead of like the usual, like Mario Kart and stuff like that, because I've heard those songs so many times, and I actually don't like those games as much as this game. I actually like this game a lot more. Mr. Brad, brand new bag. As you know, Mr. Brad, we do not automatically ship your cards. Your cards are stored over here alphabetically. Your bag is given a date. You're allowed to keep the bag over here for up to 1 year. You can keep coming back and keep adding to your bag. That's how this stream works. We stream 7 days a week, 6 days a week, I should say. Used to be 7. And then when you want to ship out, it's $9 to ship out. That's how it works. And then everything you have ships, no matter how much you got. So you can put together 20 pounds of cards. And the labels may cost me $25, but for you, it will cost $9. So that's how it works. It's just one static price to ship out. Tyler Ferbert says he'll take 10 Pokey Shuffies. Pokey Shuffies? You got it, man. My grandparents canceled their trip to Mexico due to the news. That sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Probably smart to do that for now. All right, what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ho-ho! 1 Duskull, you say. Duskull. I'm trying to think what that would be. It's a 10, obviously. There's a 10 Duskull in here? I don't even remember that. I really like this song too, but... Aha! You've got Pokeball Reverse Hollow Duskull, $40. Now you must choose. Do we keep it or do we re-roll it, Mr. Tyler? Busy night at work tonight. Going to miss a lot of the stream. Sucks, but I'll be open tomorrow. I'll be more open tomorrow or something. Bounty for Spide Ups. Yes, you're correct. Thank you, Mr. Brad. You're going in the bounty. I think we should redesign the bounty. I think that it should be much harder to get in there. And that way I don't have to write the names down as often. There we go. And it just reflects like the top pulls of the month. There it is. And it doesn't require 500 energy cards. There we go. I think if it's too easy to hand out, it becomes sort of like a background noise. You know, people don't actually notice. I'll keep it. All right, it's all yours, Mr. Tyler. All right. What do you got over here that could go into the... Nothing? Maybe this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I never got my spots. I pulled the top chase in the hill. He pulled the top chase in the hill. We got to put him in. 9-4. Gengar. T9. That's definitely a reason to go in. All right. Let's see. I'll give you 2 spots, Edward. That was a top pull, right? All right, there we go. Oh. Okay. Here's Tifa 10 for 40 bucks. Sarah 10 for 40 bucks. Firo 10 for 220 bucks. Georock 9. How about another 10? We got another 10. Buffalant 10. That goes in the Pricey Slabs channel, though. Buffalant 10. You guys have seen that. Sand Slash 10. He can finally go down. He's been up there for a while. And SpongeBob 10. Nobody wants SpongeBob. It's kind of surprising. I did not anticipate that. I thought SpongeBob would be popular. He is not, it seems. No SpongeBob collectors over here, or at least maybe nobody willing to risk that money on him. Maybe if he was like 10 bucks. All right, if he was 10 bucks, I'd be buying him. Take a picture there. Good. All right. The Rosa's Encouragement is Top Chase in the Hill. Nice. This goes into the Z box. Firo goes into the A box. This is Z, Z, and Z. So the rest of these go in that Z box, which makes sense. We were rotating the Z box. Remember that? All right, what we got up here? That guy seems too cheap. Bulbasaur 9, Tifa 9, Brock Sandshrew 9, and what's this? Vulpix 4, no rarity collection. Ah, rare. Good stuff. No rarity is special. Mr. Abraham Ramos, 150 to Slabaway. Thanks, man. Slabaway has been super, super busy ever since Logan Paul. People have been coming in and being like, actually, I'm going to pay that off right now. So there's clearly a much faster, heavier demand for their cards to finish being paid off. Boom. All right. So that's $1,020 remaining. Thank you, Abraham. Appreciate it. Team Rocket Grunt, one hot live custom. One hot live custom. How did that happen? I still have my childhood SpongeBob stuff. I have a whole wall of SpongeBob stuff as a kid, then it got stolen. 1, 2, 3. I win. Ooh. You pulled Howlucha. Oh, yeah. He's howling. All right. No super snipe this time, Mr. Team Rocky Grunt. Google says it's alt art. Lugia is approximately 1 in 674 to 1 in 900 packs. Are you talking about from Silver Tempest? Silver Tempest, Silver Tempest. It's Silver Tempest. All right, Tifa. She's apparently $25. We just want $16. We just want her out of here. Now, how about this Snorlax? He seems too cheap, doesn't he? Let's set him to 20. Okay. Good. He could be a, that'd be a perfect trade slab in the future. Did you hear some crazy person went to Mar-a-Lago? Yeah, I heard about that. Some young guy, his family was shocked. They're like, this guy would never touch a gun. He's super quiet. It's always the quiet ones. But they're like, this guy would have never done that. Yeah, he was going in there, I guess, I don't know, to assassinate Donald Trump. Death by cop. I don't know what his point was, but they killed him. We are. What did he think he was going to do? I wouldn't have done that. It's so easy to just stay home, eat some cookies, and collect some Pokemon. All right, Aaron Rodriguez. Let me get 9 Surging Sparks, and 3 goes to the past. You got it. Trash the hollows, all right? Did you mean all the hollows or just the Ghost of the Past hollows? Ow, what the hell? I think I got stabbed by plastic. All right, so 9 Surging Sparks. Let's go after those Surging Sparks. Where are they being kept? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My brother stole everything collectible-wise, including my first edition Master Set base Jungle Fossil Japanese Pokemon cards. Yeah, I feel you, man. My family basically did that to me. They know they could have returned my cards to me, and they kept them, and they likely sold them in a garage sale for money. And then they didn't split the money with me. They kept that, too. So they basically stole from me. Not impressed. Not surprised, either. I mean, I'm just not There we go. All right. Okay. Very good. You got cookies? Yeah, I forgave him a while ago. There we are. Hell no, dude. You gotta hold a grudge against your family member forever. I'm joking. That's a joke. There we are. You just hold on to that and die of heart disease. And anytime you think about it, just swallow it down. Where's, oh, here we are. Haha. This is the baggie that contains the spare pack. Now we got 2 spare packs. I might have to just buy some more of this Ghost from the Past, huh? Popular set, still gets open. He's a MAGA supporter. I don't know. Ready? All right, Aaron Rodriguez. I think Republicans better start thinking about what life looks like after Trump is gone, because that guy will be gone. And the Republican Party will need a new leadership. I think Trump monopolized the feeling of the party pretty strongly. Here we are. And not necessarily, there's no longevity to it. It's not going to remain after he's gone. Very, very nice. Like, you can't hinge your political future on the personality of a guy who's already in his 80s. There we are. All right, snipping this. All right. He's out there posting, like, himself fighting with the Canadians in the hockey ring. Like, I don't know. Too weird for me. Here goes Surging Sparks. We got Brilliant Blender. Why would he do that? Very nice. It's too gratuitous. Here's Lando Russ. Here's. It took me years to get over it. Sometimes I feel sick looking at vintage, but I started all over again when Evo Skies came out. I hear you, man. Yeah, I had the best collection in the neighborhood. I had a really significant collection. It's a lot. Considering how expensive cards are today, yeah, it would be worth a massive amount of money now. Like, I saved every common. I didn't throw them away or anything. Every common, every rare. I had so many good rares. I had multiples of some of the same rares, but I like Sabrina's Gengar, Hollow. I had the Lugia for Neo Genesis. I had the Southern Islands Mew. A whole bunch of Alakazams and Haunters. There we are. Execute. Honestly, I can't remember everything I had. I had Rocket Scyther. Eventually, I absorbed all the cards of the people around me. Oh, right. One of my favorites was Shining Kabutops. Shining Kabutops. That was why when I got back into the hobby, that was one of the first cards I bought. Paid a little bit for a Shining Kabutops just to relive that childhood feeling, you know. Warreen. All right. Well, Aaron Rodriguez. Nothing crazy coming out of here. Did he say if he wanted these hollows, the Pokemon hollows? Or is he dumping those too? Oh, come on, dude. There's Bolt going all over the place. That sucks, Chad and TCC. All right, there we go. If I was with Nancy that faithful night, I would have protected her. I'm sorry. That dwells on your mind a lot, the kidnapping? Think of how many people get kidnapped all the time across the world. Typically people who are impoverished. The reason this story was such a big deal is because she wasn't an impoverished person. But so in certain neighborhoods and areas, you do have to worry that, oh, I have a pretty daughter and the cartel's watching and they're going to come kidnap her and sell her. And, you know, it's a serious problem, you know. But this lady, she's not supposed to be kidnapped. She's, you know, rich and well-connected and, you know what I mean, well-established. So that's why this story is so dramatic. But it shows you you got to do something about it. You got to have law and order. And I think some people are sort of averse to those ideas, you know. But it's like, if you don't have it, you're just going to be taken advantage of. And do you think she's still alive? I don't know if she's still alive. You think they're just keeping her alive? Maybe. It's not impossible, but if they really had her, I feel like they would have given her up by now. All right, Mr. Aaron. All right, we're getting rid of these. Let's see. Any walk today? No, it was like 32 degrees outside. It was cold. My childhood friend stole my Topps cards. There is no way she's still alive. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty dark. All right, Aaron Rodriguez. Let's go to his box here. Ugh. He does have some hollows here. All right. You never know. It's not impossible, but, you know, whenever these cases occur, it's usually the killer's already done away with the person. All right. Very good. She was probably harvested for organs. What if was she, though? What if the Republicans try to keep Trump alive, like Mr. House style? I don't know. There we go. Like Frankenstein? What do you mean? Here's an order from Mr. Jaded, and he wants 1 hot Silver Tempest. 1 hot Silver Tempest, you got it. Jaded. Ooh. This is like the ending credits music. Read my message above that. What do the parents ever do? You don't have to do anything to be a victim. You just have to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Dracloak and Dragapult. Ooh. All right, Jaded. But you're saying that you think that there was a motive? You never know. Okay. Just Dragapults this time, Mr. Jaded. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for playing my game. Natalie Parker's back. She says 3 packs of Phantasmal. Yes, sir. Okay. I'm a victim of prismatic. Wrong place, wrong time. Yeah, actually, that's fair enough. I think that's fair enough because had you not opened it, someone else would have done that. Maybe not all at once, but slowly. Snipping this. All right. Now we got the Phantasmals. Vileplume. Ghastly. Vibrava. I'm curious to see what the kidnapper looks like. The sheriff has a history with not trusting with the FBI. That's why it's taking forever to solve this case due to politics. Really? All right. That's for Miss Natalie. No, Natalie. Natalie, that was supposed to be your Charizard pull. I'm sorry, Natalie. If it makes you feel better, Natalie, after this Pokemon live stream is over, I'm going to go play some Dead Space. Ooh. Dead Space Remaster. It's a fun game. I like it. Here's Azumarill. Quips Espeon. Ooh. Is it time to take Quips Espeon down yet? Here's Javier. 1 live custom. All right. First one was scary. Yeah, and then later it kind of changes. The feeling changes. 1, 2, 3. Kind of feels like an action game later. All right. Marshadow. You got a Marshadow. Can't complain about that. Just saw I lost the Tyranitar to Gabriel Gallegos. Yeah. Oh, wait, what is that? Oh, that's an old... no, that's not an old comment. Okay, there we go. Javier, you're in this box, perhaps? Yes. Mayhaps. Trick or Trade Marshadow. Here's Hunter Tipton, 2 packs of Phantasmal Flames. 2 packs of Phantasmal. All right. I never hated a sheriff more in my life in a case. Hunter Tipton, 2 packs of Phantasmal. Look at that, Natalie. He had queued up for them, too. Oh, a little Charmander here. So people are opening Phantasmal Flame. They're definitely interested in trying for that Charizard. There we go. All right. My friends would steal my Jelly Roll pens. Not the Jelly Roll pens. Okay, that's for you, Mr. Hunter. If you're watching this and you've never placed an order before, give it a try. It's not too hard. We have a website that you can find in the description of the live stream or pinned to the live chat. That website's how you can order some stuff. You don't have to use the website. You can just use our description. So our description works too. The description will have like my PayPal link and stuff like that. And you can actually just send money straight over and say what you're buying. Milk Tank 9. Look at those titties. It's actually still very popular not to use the website. People will just use like PayPal or Cash App. Here's an order from Jaded. He says 10 hot Japanese Scarlet Base. All right, Scarlet Base. That would be these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of course we have 9. Of course. That's the perfect number, 9. Of course we have 9. Freaking out. Freaking out, man. All right, now check this out. Here's Scarlet 1. Ooh. We were trying to host a 3-way gym break on this, but last time I hosted it, it was just like a slow day and nobody jumped into it. It's kind of sad. It's because you probably have one in the mega pack break. Oh, it's probably, bro. There we go. Whole box of these. Don't you just love to see this? Look at all that great product. Oh, man, that's great. If I had $1 million, if I had $1 million, I'd open up some cards. Put this over here. Wait, did I pull one out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, one more. There we go. We're restocked. Mr. Jaded. She gives me that face when we talked about it now. The O face? What are you talking about? That face, huh? Sneep. All right, very good. I say you demand, what's the word, reparations? Go get some reparations, bro. Be like, that stuff was worth at least $1,000. Go give me my money back. I want my money. All right. Skip it a boop. Ooh, Starly. Here's the liberal arts major. Indigenous feminist studies. Arboliva. Here's some gold ones. Cool. Where's my money? All right. Thank you, Mr. Jaded. I like your Starly and your samurai. What's his name again? I can't remember his name. All right. Let's go grab your bag. Mr. Jaded. Your bag's getting kind of fat. You're kind of a big customer in a sneaky way. You don't look like it at first, but you buy a little bit here, a little bit there, and it all kind of adds up. There we go. I can't remember either. He's like the I don't know. Very good. King Gambit. That's right. King Gambit. Tyler Ferber, One Rocket, Japanese Snipe. Mr. Tyler. There it is. Meow, 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 meow. Cold. Nothing happening there. Where are those gym breaks? Dark Ride gym break and Swampert gym break. We have an order, Chensek Vong, for Phantasmal Flames. 3 of them. All right. 1, 2, 3. Phantasmal sells pretty quickly. Might have to do a restock on it. Okay. All right. Good. So here we have Sandy, Dugong. Look at that Dugong. Oops. Here's Erotom. I'm glad we pulled the Zard in our first booster bundle. You talking about Mega Charizard? That was a long time ago in a very different case of cards. So we are looking for one now, and we have a good chance at pulling them. All right, CH Chenseg Fong. Here we are. Very good. So how about that new lightning break? How about that new lightning break, huh? Let me see if this could be a lightning break. This card is so borderline. Because, you know, I think what went wrong, this was before I knew you could manipulate a card by simply rolling it out. I feel like I should crack the card and then just roll this bump out and send it back in, because it might grade 10 after that. That's why I haven't offered these as a break yet, because I feel like they should be cracked and repaired. Scary stuff, though, because the cost of regrading this with PSA is so high. All right. That one's not going to be it. I guess one day I'll work on those. Here's an order from Team Rocket Grunt, 2 Phantasmal and a Pokey Shuffle. That's the last 2 Phantasmal in that box. And a Pokey Shuffle. I agree, crack them. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? We repair the edge and then they just give it another 9. That's what I'm guessing, right? But say we manage to roll that bump out and they go, that could be a 10. I mean, the difference between a 9 and a 10 price-wise is massive. Sweet coon. Mr. Team Rocket Grunt, like everyone else, you got nil. You got nothing. Cold cards. Pokemon said, oh, you want to hit? Too bad, mother. It said no. You can't have one. All right. But how about your Pokey Shuffle? Maybe the odd one card snipe, perhaps. 1, 2, 3. Flip it around. Nah, Bronzong. Sorry, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. No Pokies this time. I'm sorry, man. All right. Well, we've been busy for the full 2 hours. We've been busy. We haven't slowed down one time. We got 30 minutes left together. There's no orders in the queue. Let's work on the bounty break. So I'll put this card into the bounty probably. The bounty break. So the way this kind of works, we just keep adding to it until people like go, all right, I got to have that. And I kind of feel it already has good cards in it. It doesn't really need much more. But it hasn't gone off, so I'm just going to keep adding. Okay, we got 2 people in there. 2 more people could jump in here and it would go off. Tarukas. These, I consider these 2 good. Let's see. Well, Umbreoni's good. Peturant promo, that's good. Ludicolo, Suicune. Stamp Reshiram was added. So that definitely improves it. Here's Rayquaza. This was added in the morning, so we added that in the morning. Here's Rayquaza. Here's Dark Raticate. Poker. Some filler. Thunderous, he's a promo. He's a ETB promo. Flareon, Lopunny, filler. All right. So you can see there's a big variety of filler cards, and then there's some lovely hit cards in there. And what we're going to do now is add another card to it, okay? So let's see. What did I say? Did I say something else? The binder break. Let's see what was in here. This would have been in the Pokebras. This would have been a cold pack. So let's not do this one because we need something substantial in there. You said bounty break? My bad. My bad. I meant the binder break. They sound kind of similar. Bounty, binder. Binder, bounty. All right, how about this one? Victini. So this is another pack. Oh, no, this is actually a hit. Okay, so this round would have given you a birthday poo-poo-choo. Okay, lovely. Let's get these cards like these. Like, let's just move them out of the way. All right, there we go. Peturant. Birthday Pikachu. Good. Good, Anakin. Now kidding. Why do I love that scene? It's so funny. I shouldn't. Okay. All right. Okay. Just try and kind of make this look nicer, more presentable. Birthday Pikachu, Pecharunt, Ludicolo, Suicune, Reshiram, Rayquaza, Bulbasaur, Dark Raticate. Just a whole bunch of stuff now. There you have it. We're going to toss the rest of these into. So, you know, there's a Leafeon English, Vaporeon English. They're not worth nothing, but they're not worth a lot. But, you know, I probably traded for those or something along the way. And now they're going in the binder break as filler. The Birthday Pikachu is not filler. That is a hit. That is making the binder break more expensive. I removed the coins, you might notice. I thought the coins were, like, really stupid and annoying. Sorry if you like the coins. All right, there we go. Both begin with a B. That's right. Both begin with a B, bro. Get with the program, bro. This needs 3 more people in it over here. This is the jumbo pack break. Let's add a pack to it. So I'm going to toss one of these Lost Abyss packs in for free. That's Japanese Lost Abyss. There he is. That is now $175, but the break is only for $160, so it's a good deal. All right. So I make those a little bit hotter. How you like them apples? How about we price up some slabs now, huh? How about we price up some slabs? What do we got? Could take this light Dragonite, I don't know. So he seems like he would want to be a, let's see, light Dragonite, Japanese. Rotate the brakes. Yama, rotate them brakes, bro. The choices you gotta make sometimes, you know? This is Flax music. He's a bad guy. Okay. I don't know. Trying to make a choice on this mentally, you know. It's really difficult because I'm gauging it. There's kind of a bit of work going on in my head, gauging on how bad I should keep this card. Let's take a look and see what I paid for it. Sometimes that helps me make my decision. All right. All right, I've made a choice. It's all about making difficult choices. So, they are playing. Who's playing? Okay. This card will go up on the table for sale. That's that nice PSA holder. High quality sleeve, high-end sleeve. This is a really, in my opinion, it's a really nice card. I was trying to decide how I felt about the price on it. It's not just about whether it's a good card, it's about whether you believe the card has room to grow. All right. So we have a price on this guy. He could go into slab away if you want. I'm going to go ahead and snip this out. Okay. I think I've been watching the Neos for a while. I think that they're reaching a point where there's not enough getting posted compared to how fast they're getting eaten. Let's see. Wow, that thing moved. All right, cool, man. Ooh, let's get a rotation. Here's, oh, the Mark giveaway slab. Let's work on that for a second. So we got Mike's side made it in. Here you go, Mike's side. Okay. Hi, mister. You can move my jumbo pack break spot to the binder break. I absolutely can do that, yes. Tyler STL. Number 4. Mr. Shahir. So there's nobody in the jumbo pack break, even though it's a good one. And there's 3 people in the binder break, which means 1 spot left. Who was it that asked that? It was Dylan, right? Yes, okay, good. There you go. All right, neither of us can forget that you did that, though, okay? Hey, I thought I had a spot in that jumbo pack break. I'm sitting there scratching my head like, I can't remember. Did you? I've had that happen. Okay. So, how about another card, huh? This card looks like it just needs to go up into the live customs or something. B-Drill. I'll take the Sephiroth. Oh, he's a good one, man. Sephiroth looks good. All right, so a card like this can actually make its way into the live customs. Cool. We'll make him the new chase card after that Eevee got removed. All right, here's Sephiroth, and this is all yours. Jaded. Okay. Oh, yeah. Binder break has 1 spot left, everybody. Uh, 10 plus 6, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This replaces the Eevee that just got taken out. Got to keep that box high, you know what I'm saying? 069. B drill, buzz buzz. 069 B drill T10. Okay. Very good. I was too lonely. You'd be surprised. It fills up pretty rapidly sometimes. Just all of a sudden, people pile drive it. They're like, wait, let me in. All right. The Sephiroth is yours. Sephiroth. He's one of those characters that sells. Did you guys know that? Yes, I know what you are saying. You know what I'm saying? Here's another abandoned slab. Let me make sure it's abandoned. I have to be sure before I reveal it. We're looking for Damien Doling. Can't find him. All right. Oh, Dolan. Let's check Damien Dolan. Nope, he's not there. Let me check the other one more time. I don't want to take the slab if it's not truly abandoned. No, we can't find them at all. Okay, good. So this is a really old one then. Like, I should write the date down on every slab. That would make this so easy. It is Kabutops, Korean. Pretty interesting. Okay. That is an abandoned slab. Sephiroth is the cool bad guy. Oh, yeah. If you're ever looking to collect a fun little Cardconomist card, it's always nice when one like this pops up that's not really expensive, but it's also a 10, you know? You should write the dates down. You know, I just don't do that. It saves time. It saves ink. I just write the name down real fast, move to the next one. Saves like 6 hours of writing. But now the boxes down there are full of slabs that they might be abandoned. They might be like 2 years old. But I'm not sure. I'd have to bring them upstairs to check. You guys want to see some hot cards? Take a look at these hot cards, everybody. Take a look at that. Beautiful Nami manga. Now, this replaces the current manga break. That's how it works. So our breaks are primarily based around the idea that I'm replacing them. So here's the one that's being broken, and here's the replacement for it. So this one has to cost more than how much I paid to acquire it. That's how prices are chosen, right? So let's say a card costs $400. You might wonder, well, why don't you break it for $400? Well, then, because I would make $0, so I would just be sitting here for free all day. So we have to go above 400 so that there's something called a profit margin. That's how the prices are calculated. The cool thing is sometimes when you start a break that takes a while, by the time the break's almost over, the price of the card has already shifted upward. So stuff like that tends to happen. So part of the magic of hosting the breaks is I try to pick really good ones that have a propensity to move forward. They move up in price over time. That's good for me, and it's good for you. That's good for the winner. You know, the winner goes, yes. Like this guy, we have this beautiful Heartbreak running. Here he is. Big fan of this guy. And I think I'll just be gobbling these up for a while. I'd love to sit on a lot of these. These Rayquazas are moneymakers for sure. You can just tell by the way they look. They're from 2017, right? So that makes them 9 years old. And it's just this card that looks brilliant. I feel like there's not enough Rayquazas in the hobby, so people have to kind of like learn about them all, like Shiny Rayquaza from, you know, Shining Legends. You have to go learn about all the different Rayquazas. So when you study the XY Rayquazas, there's all kinds of different Rayquazas. Some of them are very expensive, like the, you know, the secret rare ones, the ones that are like the Top Chase Pulls and Roaring Skies and Ancient Origins. This is a simple EX, but it kind of outshines those other Rayquazas. He actually looks like Rayquaza in this image, and I just think it's such a great look. Definitely underpriced in my book. I've done this a long time. You know, I have an intuition for it. I'm probably right. Maybe I'm wrong. Sometimes I'm wrong. But yeah, I just think that this card in particular was undervalued for how attractive the card looks. When you have them in your collection, you go, that looks great. So if you had like 5 of them sitting in your hand like this, you'd be like, that's money. You know what I mean? You'd have that feeling, that's money. That's a feeling you get when you hold certain cards. You hold them in your hand, you go, yes. You know, yeah, Gyarados, he looks great too. Big fan of this guy, but he's too expensive already. Not as much room to grow for that one. Goombashu, I paid, I think I probably paid like $50 to $100 for this, and I think the cheapest one online is like $200. Look at that. 1989 Cardos Gumbashu. Super cool, man. All right. You guys don't get to see my purchases as often. You don't get to see my purchases because they all go to the vault now. They don't come to my home anymore. I send my cards to the vault because we don't want the cards at home anymore. We want to devalue the home. We want to have less value in our home. So now when I buy something, it goes to the vault. Let me show you. Let me show you. If it'll load. Here it is. So check this out, huh? Zoom in a little bit. Some recent acquisitions like this Chrome Flareon, like these Gengars here. I bought 2 Quest Gengars. Some Gyarados. I'm sorry, some Entei. Some Dialga. Here's a little Snorlax I paid $1,500 for. Yeah, and these actually just arrived from my personal collection. I'm putting them in. You might remember them. Putting these in the vault. I don't want them anymore. I want them in the vault now. So that's the new thing. It's about storing cards over there and not over here. All right. Cool, baby. Put this back over here. What else we got? Do we got more stuff? What time is it? 7:17. We're running low on time, but you can still place a last-minute order if you want. Here's Ivan Rodriguez. What's up, man? Kabota TCC 10. Kabuto. All right, where did we just put them? Here it is. Kabutops. Hey, how's it going, man? Mr. Ivan Rodriguez. You want to see what's on the table? I'll rotate the whole table for you if you want. It is. We've been putting fresh slabs up on the table. They're almost ready to have their pictures taken. Sent an order. There you go, zooming out on that. Kabutops. All yours. Let's see what's on the table, everybody. Stack number 1, Muna. Yveltal 9, pretty cheap. Here's Jungle Ops. I feel like those are miss. This is good. I like this one. Hey, pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town? Wish it graded 10. It'd be like $100 as a 10. Mega Gallade. It's about right. Enhanced Hammer. This is most likely underpriced at $20. We're just selling at that price. Oh, look, it used to be a Nicholas Gruber's, huh? I guess we're just, maybe just give that one away, actually. I'm going to just give that one away. Save that one for later. Here's an $8 hit me with your best score. All right. So, you know, when I really look at these, I feel like, oh, and by the way, this is not 26. That's 20. That's 20. You just can't read my handwriting. So this and the Muna will get new pricing. We want to see these get to their new homes. The hammer sold. 20 bucks. All right, we'll get you that hammer. All right, 16 and 16. I was going to say that hammer card's probably more than 20. So these guys have been adjusted down to $16. That's what we're supposed to be working on right now. Okay, the $8 one as well. Okay, the $8 one. We are. Did your stream crash earlier? It totally did. It wasn't an internet outage. Our internet was working fine. The app broke. The app crashed midstream, so it just went out, and that was it. Couldn't stream anymore. Couldn't get back into the stream. Mr. Mike's side had to end it from his side. Which means I had to go into the internal YouTube management system to turn it off. Of course, I didn't even know it was still running. He noticed it before me. That's why he turned it off. All right. Okay, so here's the next pile. We're going to rotate through here. What do we have here? We got a Graveler 9. This is great for people who actually want pricey vintage. 190, it's a 9. Candace is the new trade slab. Trade your junk cards in. Get a spot in Candace. Here's Georock. This is a German vintage card, extremely rare. Here's Buffalant 10. This is new from today. It's a staff card. See staff in the lower left-hand corner right there? Right there. So that's from Stellar Crown, and if you're a Tauros fan, you might also be a Buffalant fan. Yeah, it's a really nice. Population 31, quite rare. Here's Ancient Origins. Here's Brock Sandshrew. Here's Blaine's Nine Tails. Here's Houndoom 9. Here's Mimikyu 9. And here's SpongeBob's Nose Flute. All right, so that's pile number 2. Pile number 3. We're showing off all the slabs on the table, everybody. We got this Jackal. We marked this down from 75 to 5. It's actually a holographic embossed card. That's probably too low of a price, but I don't think this particular audience is going to pay too much for Halo. Maybe I put that one up on eBay for like $100. Now here's Rhydon for 25 bucks. He's Jungle Rhydon. Croconaut 8 for 70 bucks. Actually really nice. Could go straight into the Poke Shuffles for sure. Charizard 10 for $160,000. I don't know if I'd honor that. I don't know if somebody really wanted to buy that. I don't know if I want to give him up. I feel like he'll go higher than that. Here's Psyduck 8. He's 11 spots deep, 24 spots to go. We got Starly 10 for $48. He's great. Voltorb 9 for $42. That's got to be corrected. That one's probably more expensive. Here's Darkrai 9 for 20 bucks. Slowpoke 7 for 25. And Light Flareon and Vulpix. And Swampert, he's the new Gym Break. And then the Manga Nami, 6 out of 32. She's got a very long way to go. Lots of cards on the table. I mean, there's a lot of cards. Just a lot of them. That Zard sold for $72 today. I believe he has a record price of $74,000. Here's Haunter, because he sold a second time. Here's Fred Augmented. Here's Squovit Pristine. This is a Pristine 10. Here's Dark Dragonite. Here's Patrick Star. Here's Bulbasaur 9. Tifa 9. Arbok 8.5. Azumarill 8. Pichu 10. The Darkrai Gym Challenge, and Light Dragonite. This guy just made it to the table. He's 2,400. He could be snatched up by somebody looking for a new slab away. He could definitely be snatched. Quips Hunter. Oh, that's where this went. Here is the consignment break for Jigglypuff. Here's Slowpoke 8. Quips Hunter. Poliwrath 10. That's really nice. First edition. Quillfish 10. First edition. That's really nice. Kylo Ren 9. Fraligator 9. Reverse Hollow Stamp. $300. Picnic Lunch. Slitherwing 10. Snorlax 9 for $20. Kakuna No Rarity 5 for $40. Here's Miltank 9 for $25. All right, so there's just a ton of great slabs to choose between. Notably, there's some interesting old vintage cards on the table. And then this Light Dragonite is a pretty serious card. He's in a very favorable price range where I know a decent number of people will be looking at him thinking, maybe, are you going to play Resident Evil 9? There's a good chance. Mr. I sent the $16 times 10 for the last 2 slabs on the first round. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me go grab those. All right, those are getting real cheap, huh? Here you go, Mr. Ivan. Thanks, man. It's fun to collect these because they're actually cheaper than the cost of the grading. So I'm just losing money on these, and now you got some fun little things. You never know, if you sold them for 20, it'd be an instant flip. You just wouldn't get rich doing that flip. But it's technically a flip. Joshua Ramos says, start slab away on Dragonite. All right, Joshua Ramos. I was just saying this card might go away. Oh, wait, we don't need this. What have I missed? Any alts? Joshua Ramos. Good. So, let's see, with an RA. We're going to start you in March of 2026. Joshua Ramos, 2,400, 2,380 remains. You did send in 40, right? Let me see. Yeah, you sent in 40. All yours. Whoa. That's a big deal. Okay, Joshua Ramos. Now we have an order from Ivan Rodriguez. So he takes the 2 slabs, then he takes the $16 slabs. Morgan David John says 1 Waifu Shuffle, 1 Poke Shuffle. All right, you got it, man. 1 Waifu Shuffle, 1 Poke Shuffle. What we got? We got to get these rotations done because I got to get to those consignment slabs. They haven't been repriced since like December. So they're waiting. 1 Poke Shuffle. Porygon. No luck this time. 1 Porygon. Ooh. And 1 Waifu Shuffle. Waifu Shuffle box, not so large, is it? There's just fewer slabs in there. I should change that. 1, 2, 3, 4. No luck this time. Sorry, man. Just 1 of each. The odds were low. What do we got next? He was looking for that big old snipe, wasn't he? I'm craving Mexican food, says Nicholas Pacheco. Yeah? All right, let's go ahead and grab some more slabs. Mexico. Whew. We've got Skitty 7. Ooh, that's nice. How did that one manage to not sell last time? How did that even go down in the box? Elite, the Elite. Here's Snorlax Cardos 7 for 85. Ooh, that's cool as hell, man. Lord Vader and his troops. Wow. That could go in the Poke Shuffles for sure. Here's Snow White. Now, see, this card should just go ahead and head up into the Waifu Shuffle at this point. Love that Cardos Snorlax. Yeah, I agree, man. Snow White. Signature. -055. CGC 9, $60. So all the information's on that card. Now, this will go here, and this will go here into the Waifu Shuffle. So that card is eliminated. It's no longer in the rotation box. What the hell? Will this just go in there? What the hell? Ah, there it goes. Okay. The box can't contain all those slabs. Can't hold them all. Yeah, we need a more sophisticated setup for the Waifu Shuffle, I can tell. The other two shuffles are really nice. They're well done. Wow, I can't believe this is only $30. It's so sad. You know, this is like proper vintage stuff. This is 1990s Gundam. Look at them. They got an 8. How did he get an 8? They're so rough with the grade. I don't know. Snorlax. All right. Cool, cool, cool. What do we got here? We've got Quip's Haunter. That's ready to come down, I think. We're taking the 2 Quip drawings down now. These have been rotating for a little while. We have a drill card, but we need a hammer card. A hammer card. It's a fun idea. I'm not perfectly closed-minded on it. A hammer card. We haven't drilled a card in a good long time, you know. All right. Should we pull out the drill cards and take a look at that Charizard? Let's see. This goes into the A box. Let me see. So we drilled a what's that versus Charizard selling for now? We drilled 2 major cards back in the day, Dark Golbat and Charizard. PSA 10 first Dark Golbat. So Dark Golbat today is a 4. No, I'm sorry. It's a. Is that hollow? I can't tell if that's hollow. Oh, it's hollow. So that Dark Golbat back then was $400. Today it's $2,400. It costs as much as the Charizard used to cost. And then PSA 10 versus Charizard. The Lance's Charizard now costs $3,500. Holy effing wow. That's crazy. Last one was my Burger Chew. I paid the whole thing. You drilled Burger Chew? No! You're crazy, man. That's crazy. All right. Yeah, that's crazy. We drilled those cards. We drilled them because everyone pitched in. Let's finish this setup right here. Drill. So the way this works, you can contribute even just $1 extra in your order to the drill card. So let's say your order is $15. You could do 16. We put the extra dollar over here, and then we write your name down on the sleeve so we know who contributed. When it reaches 0, we drill the card. And it's just a fun thing. We used to do it back in the past with some big cards, and it stirred a lot of controversy. I got a Burger Chew and a Cabal 10. No, a Cabal 10? That's it, guys. We're done. It's 7:30. The orders, there are no orders. Let's go ahead and jump over to the giveaway. Where's our Mark giveaway? Here it is. Ha, 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 ha. All right, Mark generously donated this card to you guys today. There we go. Praise be to the Poke gods, to the gods of RNG. Andy, man. At number 6. You made it on already, Mike's side. AOG. Okay, there it is. AOG. By the way, was there like a big pull the other day? I don't think I marked it down for you, Mike's side. I think there was a big pull in one of the previous streams, and I forgot to mark it like in the links in the clips channel. So who's gonna win this? We need the dice. Landing on 5, Andy, man. Andrew Martin, right? 1 Andrew Martin pull. It's all yours, man. All right, Mr. Ivan Rodriguez, we are rotating the 9s box right now, so keep an eye on the our stream because I know you like those 9s. We got a lot left to go. I can see from the box there's a lot left. So pull some of these out right now. Look at that. Tons of slabs must be sold. Look at that. Oh, we had another one. Oh, but that's Japanese. Can't believe that did not get a 10. So we have to price check some of these. This one, not so much. Zygarde. Fuikoko. Trico. Dark Gluck Gluck. Duskull 9, huh? Cool stuff. Lots of slabs to go through. Endless slabs. Kind of like Endless Wings Friday or something. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I hope to see you guys on Tuesday. I hope if you have never smashed that subscribe button, you consider doing it so that YouTube can let you know when we're live. We're live twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening. That's how we do it. And I think the streams have been pretty successful lately. Have you guys noticed that? I feel like we've been busy as hell, man. Really appreciate all the orders, guys. It's super nice. I'll keep hosting, and we should consider a new lightning break, I think. So we should consider a new lightning break. And a lot of money is getting pushed into the Poke Shuffles and the live customs. So those have been very popular. Thank you all. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? See you later, everybody. Akun says, do you know what I owe for shipping? If you're in the United States, it's always the same amount, $9. If you're international, most international orders are $40 to ship. If you have just a featherweight amount of cards, it's $20. But most shipments will be $40. You won't actually be you won't be eligible for the $20 shipping. Your stuff will weigh too much. And then some shipments are so heavy that they're $80. Okay, just letting you know. Okay. Can I just get a refund on the 200? Yeah, message me or something. How did you do it? You did did you do ZELLE? Let me know if you have a CASHAPP or something, okay? All right, guys, I'm popping off. Mr. Brandon Petilier sent a Discord message. Sounds good. All right, I'm hopping off, guys.